going on YouTube? It's RetroBitPanda here with the collections video. This is going to be my handheld collection. So I'm going to go through what I have and kind of give my 2 cents or what I thought about the system and what like an impact it had on me basically. So the first one up is I'm going to try to do everything like older to newer. So the first thing up is this Game Boy Pocket that I have. Now, I picked this up off of eBay for $10, I think, with including shipping. And I remember I had the original Game Boy when I was a kid. My brother had it, and I would play off of it too. But something about the Pocket just made it seem like so cool, you know. And it wasn't as bulky as its predecessor, but. I remember my cousin had one, and she had like this kind of greenish looking one. I don't know what the word was or the name of it was, but she had it, and I was super jealous. I really wanted it, and she would let me play, and I was just like dumbfounded by how small and how compact and how better it is basically than the original. So I've always wanted one, and I can never find one in the wild, or if I do, it's super expensive or it's like messed up, corroded or whatever. But I was super stoked to find this, and it was like the last minute of the auction, and nobody had bid on it, so it was pretty weird. But a couple things was I was afraid because after I bought it, I didn't realize that it didn't show the battery cover, so I was pretty scared. But when I got it, it did come with the battery pack and the precaution booklet, so that was pretty cool. A little bonus. I didn't know this was gonna come with it. No game, unfortunately, though. But next one up is this Game Boy Color that my girlfriend just picked up this past weekend. She picked it up for $3 at the flea market, but it does not turn on. Even with brand new batteries, it will not turn on. So if anybody knows what possibly could like cause that, let me know in the comments. And yeah, she was pretty stoked to find this. She's like digging the pink handhelds so at the moment. So hopefully we can find some more cool pink ones. Finally, this atomic purple one that I have, I picked this one up off of my coworker for I think like $15. It even came with the alleyway, and just the barcode's missing, but I don't really care about that as long as it works, you know what I mean? So sure enough, it works. There's the ding. I don't know if you guys know, but that's Mario right there. So I think Alleyway was one of the first releases for the Game Boy. So that was pretty cool. I had the Kiwi one with my brother. My brother and I shared it, so it just brings back a lot of memories of playing Pokemon and other games of that kind of caliber. So next up is my girlfriend's pink Game Boy Advance. It's in really, really good condition. Even the barcode looks brand new. But she picked this up at the flea market with a handful of games for like $20, I think. So it was a good deal. I mean, none of the games are really that great, but still a good deal for the Game Boy. The system works fine. And funny story is, when I was a kid, when this first came out, that's kind of an indicator of how old I am. I was like, I don't even know how old I was, but I really wanted this. And I wasn't the type of kid that was like a brat and forced my mom to buy one or forced my parents to buy one. So the story of this one goes, my dad, they waited till the last minute, and I think the day before Christmas Eve, my dad won a Game Boy Advance in a raffle at work, and it was the exact same model. So he was like, he didn't see the color of it, he knew it was a Game Boy, so he was excited, and he gave it to my mom. My mom was like, dude, it's pink, you know, it's like, it's for our son, you know, we can't give him a pink system, he's gonna get ridiculed. So my dad's like, you're right. So luckily, the local Walmart had a thing where if you brought it in, they would like do like a trade without like receipt, as long as it was like sealed or it wasn't open. So we ended up taking it the very next day, and I got the glacier colored one. Now the glacier colored one is one that I'm like actively seeking for. I mean, I wanted to be like just about the same kind of condition, but if I can't like get it the same condition, I still want it, as long as I have the battery cover and stuff like that. But that's just a funny story about that. I think it was just funny laughing about it now. I just talked to him about it the other day when I went down to go visit him. So it's just a funny story. Up next is this Game Boy, this purple or indigo Game Boy Advance that I picked up at a church sale a while ago. It's in really good condition. The barcode has like some discoloration, but again, I mean, I don't really care. I'm trying not to make this video too long. I'm running at 5 minutes. So next up I got this white Game Boy Advance. It was free. I got this, my girlfriend's dad had found this for me, so I mean it's just in perfect condition. I don't know why anybody would take this to a e-waste kind of place. Like at least try to make like 20 bucks off of this thing, because you could make that easily. I guess this color is like more sought after, but it just looks really clean and looks really, really badass. So I'm really happy to have this in my collection. Now if I can only find the Glacier one, that would make me really happy. So up next is, or are, let me move the tripod real fast, sorry about that guys, are my Game Boy Advance SPs. This is the first one I ever bought. My dad bought this for me for my birthday. I was like telling this guy like, dude, you do not have to buy this for me. I mean, I don't, like, again, I wasn't that kind of kid, and I was like, you know, this is a lot of money right now. I think it was like, I don't know, I mean like 200, 150 maybe, I'm not sure, but he told me no, I insist. So you know, hey, whatever. This isn't the game I bought that same day with, but it's just fun. Like looking back at it now, I mean, I remember I got Ruby, and my cousin and I would battle like for hours on Ruby, and he had Emerald, or I think he had Sapphire. So we'd battle for hours and hours and hours on end. And then I remember playing Fire Red on this, like it was like, if that's all I did basically, play Fire Red and Ruby version. So I mean, this just has a lot of hours put into it, I guarantee it. Currently it does not power on because the battery is junk, because I picked up this red one at the flea market for 10 bucks. The battery didn't turn on basically. So when I got home, I tried to charge it, and it wouldn't hold the charge. It would light up for a second and then turn off. So I took out the battery from this one and I put it into this one, and when I turned it on, it worked fine. It was just a dead battery. So now I need to find the battery for this one. I think they're like 10 bucks or maybe like less than that. But this is what I'm basically playing my GBA games on right now, if I'm not playing it on my white Game Boy Advance system. But I mean, it's just in perfect condition. It's got some dings on the top and stuff like that, but the back is just pretty good condition, you know, for a flea market find. So let me move some stuff around here, guys, really fast. Next up, Nintendo, officially licensed Nintendo, but I should say, is this Nintendo 3DS XL. I think it's in Cobalt. I think that's the color. I'm not sure. No, it doesn't have it in the back. But I kind of skipped the whole DS generation. I didn't get a DS. I didn't get a DSi. I didn't get a XL or whatever the order of that was. I was more fascinated with the Game Boy, and then after that, I think I got a PSP. So I kind of I didn't really pay attention to this generation of the handheld consoles. So I've even really wanted one of these since last year. I've been looking into them, and it was Black Friday. My girlfriend and I had gone to Target, so I think I got Arkham Origins and Injustice for like 30 bucks. And we get there, and I'm in this like bin, because they have like electronics everywhere, and in this bin it had a bin full of the 3DS XLs. So I'm looking at it like, holy crap, you know, I mean, that's what I've been looking for. And she looks at me and she goes, do you want it? I'll get it for you for Christmas. And I said, you know what, I wouldn't feel right like having you spend all that money, and I just feel really bad. So she said, it's not a problem, and I said, no, it's okay. So she ended up like, she basically told me like just get it. And so I went and grabbed it, and I bought myself a copy of Star Fox 64 3D, just so it could be the first game I play. So we're leaving. So we bought everything. We're leaving Target, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm so excited with this. And she's like, yeah, well, you can't open it till Christmas. So I was just like, oh no, like I couldn't believe it. And she wrapped it up in front of me and put it away and everything. So that was pretty funny. But yeah, I mean, it's just a fantastic, fantastic console. Um, I love these little cartridge or I guess like chip based kind of games. It's really cool about the DS. You know, you gotta carry a cartridge around, but the thing is, like, it's easier to get lost, I'd say. So I'm trying to power this on. Thought this was dead for a second, but yeah, it's just a really good console. It's a really big screen, and the 3D is pretty good. I'm not sure if you can see that, but yeah, you see the 3D effect. It's better if you're actually looking at it. There you go. But on games like Star Fox 64, the 3D on that was just phenomenal. But I mean, it's just really cool. It's like a little Wii, basically, like the eShop and all these different kind of things, Netflix, YouTube, you can get Hulu, all this stuff. And yeah, I mean, I've been putting a lot of hours into this lately. So it's just really cool. It's a really good system. I recommend it if you don't have it. Go out and grab yourself one of these, especially because they go on sale every once in a while. So, it's a really good investment. Trust me. So that's basically all I have Nintendo licensed as of right now. I'm still looking for that Glacier Advance. I'm looking for a Micro. That's one of my to-do, like it's on my to-do list this year is to find a Game Boy Micro. And I mean, I'm just praying that I find one at a garage sale this year, or even at the flea market maybe, because they're really uncommon. And I lost my train of thought. Sorry guys. So moving along, the next two that I have here are some Geo Pocket Colors. Now, the first I knew of the system. I remember back in the day. This system was pretty cool. I didn't. None of my family members had it, but I'd seen that commercial or seen it at the store. But I'm like just last year I was looking into them and I'm like, like I should probably get one. And a local video game store had one or a couple of them in stock actually, and one of them was these or this color, sorry, and I saw it. Yeah, I think they were asking $45 for it, and it came with the Metal Slug game. But I'm like, do I want to spend like $45 for it? I'm not sure. So I kind of held off on it, and I'd seen that my buddy posted on Facebook that he had one, and he was just like showing it off, and I got really jealous. So I admit it, I got jealous, but my girlfriend, she told me the day, like leading up to Christmas, she told me that she had made a Craigslist deal and that she had an extra surprise for me. So I had no idea what it was. She kept on telling me it wasn't video game related. And sure enough, when I got to her house that day, I reached in and I pulled this out, and I was just floored. Like, I couldn't believe it. And I guess you can say she spoiled me this past Christmas. But I'm definitely grateful for it. It's just a really good system. It feels really well. I mean, the Game Boy Advance feels really well, but this feels like pretty. I think it feels better actually. Had the Game Boy Advance had like a layout like this, it probably would have been a better, or probably would have sold better, I guess, because it's just really good feel. That's just my opinion, but. What's cool that even if you take out the cartridge and you turn it on, it's like a little planner kind of thing. It gives you like horoscopes and stuff like that. So she got me this, and I'm really thankful for that. And if you've seen my Neo Geo surprise video, you know that I picked this one up for, I think, what was it, $10? Yeah, at the flea market. It was just laying on the ground, and I had two of them actually, but one of them was corroded to crap. So no corrosion here, and like I said, I still need to get that battery. But yeah, these are really cool systems. I see them a lot nowadays. This past weekend I was down south in Southern California. I went to a flea market and I saw a couple of these, but they were like at reseller booths, like behind glass, and they were asking like $60 for them, which is ridiculous. So like I said, I had a PSP. I would have put it in the collection, but I sold it a long time ago. So I'm kind of regretting that. I kind of want to get the like not the Go, but the model before the Go was released. And I basically want to use it as an emulator. Basically, just download all my ROMs and just like games that I can play on the go that I don't really need to save, because games that I save I usually play them on the console itself. But if it's just like a fighter like Mortal Kombat or some other kind of game, I want to get that so I can play it at work when I'm at work or when I'm like on the go or something like that. But like hopefully, like I said, hopefully I find one of those. Like I find a Glacier one or a Micro actually at the garage sales this season. And last up, I'm not sure if you guys are gonna count this as like a handheld console. It's not an officially licensed one, but it's my Superboy that I picked up at the Goodwill for like $16 or $15. Or like 12, I don't remember, but it's just really cool. It's a portable. Have not yet tried to try to hook this up to the TV to see if it works, but I think I'm gonna do that right as soon as I'm finished with this video. So I mean, it's pretty cool. It has a little slot, it has the pins right there. It's really innovative. I mean, taking it on the go. I mean, yeah, your emulator, but if you want to be a fucking badass, you take your Superboy and you take the cartridges with you. So one thing I want to add is I hope they make a I know it's already made like the Nomad, but like a better portable model with Genesis would be sick. I think they've made that already, if I'm not mistaken. But I mean, if you know about it, let me know, and I'll probably look into buying one of those. But that's basically all I have, guys. And just kind of like a retrospect, or kind of like a looking back, like the importance of handhelds. It's just like, or the importance of handhelds in my life is pretty significant. I mean, like I said, my brother and I, we had a Game Boy, the original one, and we had Spider-Man and X-Men. That was my favorite game, one of my favorite games. We had like not Bomberman. We had Tetris, Super Mario Land, Street Fighter 2, and I'm trying not to make this video long, but it's just the evolution. It just shows like evolution is good basically, because you know we went from the bulky thing to the color, which is small, and then to the advanced, the SP, and then so on and so forth. And it's just, I'm really excited to see what the future like has in store for like Nintendo handhelds or even Sony handhelds. I was looking at a Vita yesterday, and I really wanted to get one because I don't know, I've never really bothered like looking into the Vita, but it looks like it's a good console. So I mean, that's my collection, guys. I'm sorry if it's not as great as anybody else's here on YouTube, but that's just all I have, and I'm damn proud of it. And I'll be sure to upload like updates. I probably want to upload an update for just one Game Boy that I find. You know what I mean? I'll probably just add them together and make it into another one. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. It means a lot. If you like the video, like and subscribe. I think I'm gonna have a new intro for this video, so let me know what you think of that. And it might be, if you think it's dumb, just let me know right away. But yeah, guys, thanks a lot. Like, tell me, what are your favorite consoles? What do you guys think about the Neo Geo Pocket Color or the Game Boy Color? Any console that I've shown you, what do you guys think about it? What are some of your memories with it? And like I said, I wanted to upload a pickups video this week, but I couldn't because I didn't get that many things. So I'm just gonna wait till next weekend or next week once I go to the flea market. This weekend I'll try to get as many things, or I'll try to get some good things, and then have a good video for you guys, and I'll just include those in there. So yeah, like I said, guys, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and thank you so much for taking time out of your day to watch me show off my collection, basically. So it means a lot. So yeah, guys, I'll stop rambling, and so thanks a lot, and take care, guys. See ya.